Hey guys, welcome back to Genealogy and Chronology. Today we will be discussing about the complete genealogical history of the Vakataka dynasty, which ruled over south central India between 250 CE and 510 CE. This chart is part 9 of a 12-part series on the history of Telangana project by Genealogy and Chronology. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you are interested in learning about the history of Indian royal houses. Let's move on to today's topic. The Vakataka dynasty was a classical age ruling dynasty from south central India. It rose to power following the collapse of the Satavahana Empire. The Vakatakas expanded their territory by annexing much of the Abhira kingdom and also the Telangana and Bengi regions. The famous UNESCO World Heritage Site of Ajanta Caves, which consists of rock-cut Buddhist chaityas and viharas, came into existence under the patronage of the Vakatakas. The Vakatakas were neighbors and contemporaries to the famous Gupta Empire and even had marital relations with the Gupta royal house. Following the death of Pravasena I, who was the second Vakataka king, the kingdom was divided between his four sons. The senior line of the royal house continued to hold overlordship of the entire kingdom, whereas the cadet branches governed over respective territories that they inherited and assisted the main line at times of war. The records of the two junior branches have been lost to time. Our discussion will focus on the senior two branches. I just want to clarify that historical resources and evidence from the Vakataka era are very limited. As a result, it is unclear how power was transferred after the Satavahana and Abhira rule ended. Additionally, the lengths of reigns of individual kings are also approximate and not exact. The Vakataka dynasty was established by Vidya Shakti in 250 CE, possibly by declaring independence from the Abhira dynasty. Vindhya Shakti reigned for about 25 years, and in 275 CE he was succeeded by his son Pravasena I. Pravasena, who reigned for 60 years, established the Vakataka kingdom as a formidable power in the changing political landscape of the central India. After Pravasena I passed away in 335 CE, the kingdom was divided between his four sons. Details of only two branches are known today. Since Pravasena's eldest son Gautamiputra predeceased him, he was succeeded by his grandson Rudrasena I, who became king from the main line and governed the northern provinces of the kingdom. Meanwhile, Pravasena's younger son Sarvasena I became king of the cadet branch and governed the southern provinces of the kingdom. First, we will discuss the northern kingdom. Rudrasena, who succeeded his grandfather Pravasena I, was also the maternal grandson of Bhavanaga from the Nagas of Padmavati dynasty. In the year 360 CE, Rudrasena I was succeeded by his son Prithvisena I. One of the most significant events that took place during Prithvisena I's reign is that his son and crown prince was married to Gupta princess Prabhavati Gupta. In 385 CE, Prithvisena I passed away and was succeeded by his son Rudrasena II. Rudrasena II reigned for only 5 years and passed away in 390 CE, following which Prabhavati Gupta served as queen regent for her minor sons. After 20 years of his mother's regency, Damodara Sena became king in 410 CE. However, even Damodara Sena had a short reign of 10 years and died in 420 CE. He was succeeded by his brother Pravasena II. After a 35-year reign, Pravasena II passed away in 455 CE and his son Narendra Sena II became king. Narendra Sena was married to a Kadamba princess named Achita Bhattarika. Narendra Sena II ruled for 25 years and died in 480 CE. His son Prithvisena II succeeded him. Prithvisena II reigned for around 20 years before passing away in 500 CE without leaving behind any heirs. Following the death of Prithvisena, his cousin Harisena from the southern branch assumed the overlordship of the entire Vakataka kingdom. Moving on to the southern branch of the Vakataka royal house, Pravasena's younger son Sarvasena I became king of the southern Vakataka kingdom. He governed the southern provinces of the kingdom. Historians agree that the junior branches accepted the overlordship of the main line despite governing their provinces as Maharaja. In 355 CE, Sarvasena I was succeeded by his son Vidyasena. Vidyasena enjoyed a long reign like his grandfather and ruled for almost 45 years. In 400 CE, Vidyasena was succeeded by his son Ravasena II. Since he assumed the throne at an advanced age, Ravasena II ruled for only 15 years. He was succeeded by his son Sarvasena II in 415 CE. Soon after Sarvasena assumed the throne, Madhavavarma I carved out an independent state around Vengi and established the Vishnukundina dynasty. After a 30-year reign, in 455 CE, Sarvasena II passed away and his son Devasena became king in south. Meanwhile, Vishnukundina king Madhavavarma I also passed away and his son Madhavavarma II became king. Madhavavarma II was married to a Vakataka princess named Vakataka Mahadevi, who was possibly Devasena's daughter. Devasena died in 480 CE and his son Harisena became king. 20 years into his reign, the senior branch died out and Harisena assumed overlordship of the entire Vakataka kingdom. Harisena was the most powerful of the Vakataka rulers of the Vatsagulma branch. According to art historian Walter Spink, all the rock cut monuments of Ajanta, excluding caves 9, 10, 12, 13 and 15a, were built during Harisena's reign. In 510 CE, Harisena passed away and some historians suggest he was followed by two more kings from his line, but they held very little power. Much of the south-central Deccan region was annexed by the Vishnukundis, who went on to dominate the Deccan region for the next 100 years. I hope you all like this complete overview of the Vakataka dynasty royal house. Join me next month as I move further back in time and discuss the family tree of the famous Satavahana dynasty, which is going to be part 10 of the 12-part series in the History of Telangana project. You can watch the videos of the other 8 dynasties that ruled Telangana region after the Vakatakas by clicking on the playlist on my channel. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel and sharing this video with your friends and family. If you want to buy a copy of this chart, please visit genealogyandchronology.com. If you like my work, please consider supporting me on Patreon by becoming a member, or you can buy me a coffee by scanning this QR code. Thank you.